Good morning. Good morning, everyone. If I could ask you just to take your seats. I am going to take a few moments of your time to give our graduands a briefing of this morning's ceremony so they know exactly what they're doing when they come up to the stage, so they can truly enjoy their moment, get rid of any of those last minute nerves, and no one gets lost. So, it also gives you, our guests, an opportunity for you to practice your clapping, your cheering and your celebrating. So let's make sure you are loud this morning. Okay, graduands, side A, you will be graduating first, so it's important you are watching this briefing. So I have found two lovely volunteers who are going to do a physical walkthrough so you know exactly what to do. We have members of our facilities team who will tell your row when it's time for your whole row to join the stage, so you don't have to worry about timings. When the facilities staff tell you it's your turn, you walk to the bottom of the ramp. So if my first volunteer wouldn't mind doing that. You walk to the bottom of the ramp, you will see our marshal who has the running order for today's ceremony. They will check your name. When your name is confirmed, you walk up to the top of the ramp where we have a second marshal who will check your name again. The presenter will be standing here, so when you hear your name called and only your name, you walk across, turn and face our presiding officer who will cap you, confer your degree in Latin. Audience, give a huge round of applause. Excellent. And then you walk straight back down the ramp and back to your seats using the middle aisle, please. Excellent. Side B. Side A, we know what we're doing? Yes? Excellent. Side B, if my second volunteer wouldn't mind standing up. On side B, you have a bit of walking to do, so you can start your journey. So to avoid any confusion with side A, we ask that side B walk around the back of the dais. Please stay in your order, but it does give you an opportunity to make sure your gown is sitting right. Avoid all the stairs leading to the stage. You have to walk all the way around until you meet our first marshal again, who will again check your name. When your name is confirmed, you walk up the ramp to our second marshal who will check your name. Again, the presenter will call your name. When your name is called, you walk, turn and face our presiding officer, bow your head ever so slightly. Your degree is conferred. Audience, huge round of applause. And then you walk back to your seat again using the middle aisle. Thank you so much to my volunteers. So we all know what we're doing? Yes? A few nodded heads. Okay. A few points to note. You don't need to bring anything with you. You can leave your parchment on your seat, just yourself. Please do not swap or change orders. If everyone could look at their seat number and double check that they are sitting in the correct seat. This is how we have our running order today, and if you're not in the correct seat, there's a very small risk that it may be the incorrect name called when you come up to the stage. There are plenty of opportunities for photographs today. Please take your time, enjoy your moment, make sure you turn and face the guests once you have had your degree conferred. We don't want you to be a blur in a gown in a photograph. This is your moment, you've worked hard, please take your time. But we do ask that you don't try and take a selfie with the presiding officer on stage this morning. Guests, please take those photographs, take those videos, but please be mindful of others, other audience members. We ask that you do it from a seated position. Please don't hang flags or anything that may impede the views of others. Those on our balconies, please be so careful. Make sure you know where your belongings are. We've already had something fall this morning. We cannot have that. Please make sure you look after everything and you stay seated this morning. Okay, we have about 15 minutes until the ceremony begins, so please sit back, relax, and I'll speak to you a few moments before. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, I'm the university organist, and I'll be playing the organ for you today. In case you haven't noticed it, there it is, up on the wall there, that box, full of pipes. The exit music today is provided by me on the organ to play you out of the hall, but the entrance music is a song in which you are invited to join. So we're going to have a little rehearsal, please. If you'd like to open your orders of ceremony to the middle pages and look up at the top left-hand corner beneath the heading Ceremony the Academic Procession Enters, the paragraph reads, as the organist begins to play the traditional academic anthem Gaudeamus Igitur, the congregation stands to sing and the academic procession enters the Butte Hall. Immediately beneath that are the 2 verses of Latin text that I expect you've been practicing for the last few months in readiness for this day. And just beneath that, there's a rough English version of those words. It's a very joyful text, so it needs to be sung in a very sort of joyful and happy way. I'm going to start by reading out the words to you. They go like this. Gaudeamus igitur juvenes tum sumus. Gaudeamus igitur juvenes tum sumus. Post jucundam juventutem, post molestam senectutem, nos habebit humus, nos habebit humus. That's verse 1. Verse 2 follows. Vivat academia, vivant professores. Vivat academia, vivant professores. Vivat membrum quod libet, vivant membra quae libet. Semper sint in flore, semper sint in flore. What could be easier? Now, I'm going to sing you verse 1 line by line, and I'd like you to sing it back to me, please, with all the enthusiasm and volume you can muster. Here we go. Gaudeamus igitur juvenes tum sumus. Would you like to sing that twice, please? I can see that you would. On a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Gaudeamus igitur juvenes tum sumus. Once more. Gaudeamus igitur juvenes tum sumus. The next 2 lines are similar to each other. Post jucundam juventutem, post molestam senectutem. 1, 2, 3. Post jucundam juventutem, post molestam senectutem. And the last line. Nos habebit humus, nos habebit humus. 1, 2, 3. Nos habebit humus, nos habebit humus. Thank you, I can tell you enjoyed that. I'm going to leave you to sort out verse 2 by yourselves. It's easy enough to fit the words to the music, and it's also easier to sing loudly when you're standing on your feet, because you can fill your lungs with air and give the song what it's worth, as much volume and ebullience and happiness as possible. Thank you for listening to my demonstration. I am, as always, available for weddings, birthday parties, and other social functions. Have a lovely day. Thank you.
Good morning again, everyone. I'm just going to take a few more moments of your time to read you this morning's safety announcement. So there are no fire drills planned, but in the event of an emergency, the alarm is a continuous electronic sounder. If there is an alarm, please remain calm and follow the instructions of university staff. Please evacuate the building using the nearest emergency exit. For guests on the floor of Bute Hall, your nearest exit is the main door at the rear of the hall, down the staircase to the quadrangles. You should then make your way to the flagpole at the south front. For our graduands, your nearest exit is the door behind the dais through Randolph Hall, then down the main staircase to the flagpole at the south front. Whilst work is ongoing on the Randolph staircase, it can still be used as a fire exit. For guests on the side areas and up on the balconies, you should leave by the nearest turret exit to the quadrangles and then make your way to the flagpole at the south front. Please take a moment to locate your closest emergency exit. Refuge points for people needing assistance to evacuate the building should wait for help are situated at the top of both staircases. Evacuation chairs are located nearby and university staff will assist you. Please do not use the lifts in an evacuation. During the ceremony, please put your mobile phone on silent. As I said before, taking photographs, videos is encouraged, but please be considerate of other guests. Do so from a seated position, being especially careful if you're up on the balconies this morning. And very last thing, graduands, can I please get you to just double check you're sitting in the correct seats before we begin? Okay, thank you all for your attention.
Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this graduation today. It is a pleasure to be here. I hope you all enjoy it. I'm also welcoming the people on the live feed who unfortunately couldn't get here and be with us today, but it's still nice to see them. I'm going to just give you a few little bits and pieces before we start. Obviously, this is a very formal event. It's here because it's special and it's about all the achievements that you've sort of achieved with this studying that you've done at university. It can feel slightly daunting when you actually come up here. I know you had lots of instructions about what you need to do, how you need to do it, when you need to do it. We have lots of people here that are going to help you, so don't feel stressed, don't feel worried. We'll tell you what you need to do when you need to do it. What you should do is take a breath and enjoy today, because this is about you and everything you've done. I will also, when you come up, I will be doing this in Latin. I'm not expecting you to respond in Latin, so don't worry. But just so you're aware, I will be doing that, so don't get concerned when you come up. Final thing to point out is that obviously when we finish the ceremony, you'll have seen the marquees outside. I would absolutely encourage you to come down the marquees. We will actually have a procession out of here, go down the quadrangle, and then be in the tents. It'll be lovely to see you there to again share just this opportunity of really celebrating what you've all done. With that, we'll start the formal presentation and we will have the Latin prayer.
This is the graduation prayer of thanksgiving, written by the Dutch scholar Erasmus in the early 1500s, soon after the founding of this university. Let us pray. Oremus. Aeterne Deus et clementissime Pater, gratias tibi quam maximus agimus, quod nos affera et agresti vita, ad artis ingenuas et scientiarum cognitionem deduxeris, quod domum nostrum perpetua largitate et misericordia, usque ad hunc diem prosecutus sis, quod viam nobis et veritatem et vitam in filio tuo indicaveris. A te, Pater, petimus, ut servi tui graduandi, abis perfecti initiis, ad metam perfectionis adspirent, et nobis nostraeque republicae, laudi et ornamento esse possint. Tibi, Pater, Filio, et Spiritui Sancto, sit laus, honor et gloria in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Okay, please be seated.
Assistant Vice Principal, in the name of the College of Social Sciences and by authority of Senate, I present to these graduates who have been found worthy to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Wilco Mattia Artale. Anthony Bird. Paul Hunter. Benjamin Lee Huan Jo. Cheng Yu Lee. Adiola Bukola Oluwayin. Chung Yi Lee. Assistant Vice Principal, in the name of the College of Social Sciences and by authority of the Senate, I present to you these graduates who have been found worthy to receive the degree of Master of Business Administration. Suleiman Muharrem Adrian. Torsin Lucy Ajakai. Darius Stephen Bamdad. Aniket Kishore Bung. Mehul Bansal. Besmita Bandari. Kurti Dubé. Yunchu Fu. J. Dharmender Karalia. Ashif Kumar Sadev. Lin Zhu Yu. Jun Chao Little. Feng Liu. Nicole Kirsten Mark. Samruddha Patil. Prajwala Raghavan. Bismita Raj. Himanshu Dinesh Rathod. Amrita Sarkar. Ayushi Sharma. Shuaibing Song. Wei Lam Seto. Salsabila Samara Chianti. Gerardo Alejandro Valdez Vathweth. Burma Daisy. Wainaina Jacinta Wahoo. Jansha Jeng. Jiang Anyuan. Zhao Li. Assistant Vice Principal, in the name of the College of Social Sciences and by authority of the Senate, I present to you these graduates who have been found worthy to receive the degree of Master of Research. Archana Ananda Krishnan. Divyansh Sunny. Assistant Vice Principal, in the name of the College of Social Sciences and by authority of the Senate, I present to you these graduates who've been found worthy to receive the degree of Master of Science. Pranav Agarwal. Lakshita Dinesh Ahir. Dura Ama Ibrahim Dawood Al-Bashi. Harshavardhana Ashok. Hussein Arif Babrawala. Mingyu Kai. Kan Wang. Mahmoud Rezi Zikra Fidianshua. Ayush Garg. Guo Kai. Deepika Gupta. Lee Hollis. Cheng Yu Huang. Schmegel Dweiswal. Arman Jangra. Haoming Jiang. Vedant Manoj Keol. Christina Karinkova. Chen Ma. Aftad Ahmed Mullah. Soda Ndei. Victor Novak. Gatut Wira Pambudi. Lee Chio. Sneha Raghavan. Kevin Vivido Sukardi. Yong Yuan Sun. Nandini Shamkumar. Tian Ching He. Harithik Varun Venkatesh. Yudan Yan. Xiaotian Jiang. Xiaoyi Jiang. Jiang Yuanle. Xiaoyu Jiang. Catherine Dapar Nti. Yingjie Fu. Andrea Maria Luna Solazano. Rachel Napier. Richenda Orbang. Olivia Ramsey King. Thomas Richardson. Ella Lorraine Rubenza. Faith Dumnoi Osigagwu. Chen Chang. Shui Chen. Carlos Fernandez McGregor. Lily Lotte Hofbauer. Cherintip Kiatuong Chai. Liu Jiangchen. Honor McFerrin. Nathan Minnis. Melissa Julie Morrison. Patapon Ngavayang Pong. Rita Nandkumar Parhad. Zoe Hotel Kato. Kuthiedu Suya Anga. Sukriti Sharma. Nandini Siju. Yuhan Wang. Wu Yun Ni. Seeing Shu. Ku. Kushi Agrawal. Mahmoud Al-Quda. Doha Al-Youssef. Bai Hulong. Soham Bhattacharjee. Najung Kao. Chi Hao Chen. Chen Yue Chen. Yilin Chen. Siru Feng. Smriti Garg. Gung He-ying. Yuting Gong. Jahanvi Grover. Chushan Guo. Valdo Huang. Huang Yili. Janji Huang. Shuaohang Lan. Xinyue Li. Jiling Feng Li. Jihar Honglin. Wenny Li. Yen Ju Lin. Zhao Ya Lin. Danny Liu. Jingyuan Lu. Royi Lu. Shan. Shan Lu. Yijia Ma. Richa Priya. Yifei Chi. Nadia Bintang Ramadanti. Yue Shi Ren. Dea Anugra Santosa. Lu Hang Shi. Ahmed Mohammed Mahmoud Shikaldin. Beit Kashila. Bhumika Shrivanisu Iyengar. Chang Sun. Yuang Sun. Maria Vasilievu. Yan Wang. Yishgen Wang. Yuhan Wang. Yu Liang Wang. Jengrui Wei Wang, sorry. Jinglang Xie. Songyin Xie. Xia Duchuan. Yang Ji. Shirui Yang. Yi Shuxiang. Jieyu Yan. Juhang Jiang. Ruyang Jiang. Xinyu Jiang. Jiang Shuyang. Yuhi Jiang. Jiang Jiaoyuan. Rhea Ali Sajid. Jihang Chen. Wing Chun. Yi Chun Hao. Abhishek Kataria. Liu Shiyi. Lu Yedan. Pan Li Pin. Jia Wang. Yuhan Zhao. Hanlin Chen. Fan Minyu. Danitza Atika Fore. Marina Hantakova. Yanfei Li. Yung Jia Ki. Shuang Liang. Liang Xiaoyan. Yu Hsuan Lin. Michelle Schmidt. Nina Almina Sitipu. Yunong Song. Su Mei Chen. Kerching Wen. Alwi Gibran Wijaya. Chan Yuan. Hung Shuo Jiang. Zhang Mingxiao. Yi Zhao. Anahita Agarwal. Seeking Chen. Yufei Chen. Penelope Griesinger. Linglong He. Yao He. Sayara Isayeva. Xiao Yang Kao. Haiman Liu. Sorry, what? Haiman Liu. No. Where am I? Sheng Shen Liu, sorry. Yao Yu Lu. Jia Yang Mu. Si Yuan Xiao. Yan Song. Ju Tu Yun Song. Ran Tao. Le Xin Wang. Wang Xingyue. Yuhan Wang. Wang Pengyue. Boyu Jiang. Meng Jiang. Xinyu Jiang. Zuqi Ju. Assistant Vice Principal, I make application to you to confer the degrees listed on those candidates who have not been present in person, but whose names appear in the programme, and who have indicated that they wish their degree to be conferred in their absence.
I accept you as proxy and thereby admit those students to their degrees. Good morning again, everyone. It's my pleasure to give the graduation charge. So distinguished guests, colleagues and graduates of the University of Glasgow, welcome to this special occasion. Today marks the culmination of years of dedication and hard work. It is a day of celebration and joy, so please make the most of it. The word graduation comes from the Latin gradus, meaning step. And today you take a significant step in your future, from one stage of life to the next. And it's a privilege for me, and I'm sure everyone else in the room, to be here to share your success. We offered you a place at the University of Glasgow because we believed in your potential, and you've fulfilled it today. Your families and friends are proud of you, so let us give them a chance to show that with a heartfelt round of applause. Thank you, everyone. Although today is about your achievements, I just ask you to take a moment to think about those who helped you along the way. Be they the teachers, the family, the friends, the mentors, the staff. And can you now join me in actually thanking them for their support? You've now become part of a tradition that goes back a long way to 1451. For 574 years, Glasgow graduates, just like you, have crossed this stage, and they've gone on to really shape the world. You've joined their ranks today. You're all exceptional individuals with the ability to do outstanding things. As graduates of this ancient institution, you now have the knowledge and expertise to change the world for the better, and you are world changers. But graduates, it's not going to be easy. We actually do face some of the biggest geopolitical and social challenges since the Second World War. So I do think we should hold a space in our hearts for those whose lives have been shaped by conflict and hardships, and for the communities across the globe that are actually enduring loss and uncertainty right now. Many of their struggles remind us of our shared humanity and our collective duty to champion peace, justice, and dignity for all. We're also confronted daily with the pressing national issues and modern challenges, be that the mental health crisis, pollution, climate change, substance abuse, or homelessness. Amid these realities, we are reminded of the strength found in community. The challenges before us are undeniable, but so too is our capacity to rise and strive to be better and build a world that reflects the hope and possibility that we want it to have. Graduates, you are absolutely the hope of tomorrow. Use your education not just to build careers for yourselves, but to build bridges. Lead by example with integrity and fairness. Never underestimate the power you have to make a difference. Achievements are not always measured in the grand discoveries or the political victories. They're often sometimes small acts, and they're measured by the volunteering or the support you provide to your community. In making a difference, whether it's big or small, you'll discover your own strength. You've already faced challenges that perhaps you thought you wouldn't be able to overcome, and yet you have, and you have emerged stronger, and you're here today. Nelson Mandela once said, "The greatest glory in living is not in ever falling, but rising every time you fall." So never stop learning, especially from your mistakes. Your knowledge and your ability will grow over time. I have no reservations at all about your ability to succeed, and neither should you. At Glasgow, we pride ourselves on being welcoming, compassionate, and a community-based community that is committed to tackling the world's biggest challenges. Your cohort reflects this ambition. We don't want to be just the best university in the world. We actually want to be a university for the world. The metrics speak for themselves and how the university is doing, and is a testament to our values in action. But our responsibility is actually not just to educate, it's also to empower you, to help you to make the informed choices, to think critically and challenge misinformation. You're going to go out into the world where there are false truths everywhere. But with critical thinking, the environment with which you have been taught and trained, you will now know how to question, how to engage in respectful debate, and to leave here ready to navigate and improve the ever-changing world that you find yourselves in. Along the way, you have learned from peers and mentors, you've found homes in societies and in clubs, and you've embraced those opportunities and grown. As graduates of the College of Social Sciences, you've worked to understand and to address social and economic challenges. And you now know how to shape positive societal change. Your insights will create a more equitable community, and one that values justice, equality, and an opportunity for all individuals. Your learning doesn't end today. We actually value lifelong learning and education, and we strive to widen access to those who never thought it was possible to go to university. As Glasgow graduates, you should carry those values throughout your life, reinforced by the friendships and experience you've had whilst being here at the university, and take those around the globe with you. So learn and lean into those experiences, trust yourself. If in doubt, remember this moment. You are surrounded by friends, family, peers, and they see you as you don't see yourself sometimes. You are a success, and you need to believe that. You're now joining a global community of more than 300,000 alumni at the University of Glasgow. So wherever you go, you will always find yourselves amongst friends. And I will guarantee it that you will bump into other Glasgow graduates. So as you leave today, look back at the days with fondness and with pride, and please stay in touch. Tell us about your achievements. Come back to see us. We'd love to know what your next steps are and how things have turned out. And you will always be welcome in the University of Glasgow. You are part of the family now. So graduates, once again, very many congratulations. The world is waiting for you. Go and use those talents and expertise that you've learned here for the benefit of those around us and for the benefit of humanity in itself. Go and be Glasgow world changers. Thank you very much, and congratulations. Can I ask you to be upstanding? We will now finish with the Latin prayer.
The benediction, a good word to finish. Gratia Domini nostri Jesu Christi, et caritas Dei, et communicatio Spiritus Sancti, sint cum omnibus vobis. Amen.